Hello everyone, it's Sandra, and a long time no favorites. It's been quite a while since the last time I've done an official monthly favorites, and I don't like to do the monthly favorites videos if I don't feel like I have anything of note. A lot of the times my favorites carry over from month to month, so if you ever see a month in which I don't pop up with a favorites video, that's probably the case. I am a creature of habit, and sometimes I just really love a routine and I never stray from it. With a new season coming along, I have changed a few products in my routine, and there's some products I've really been enjoying, so I am excited to share them with you. So let's start with skincare. I have a cleanser that I've been reaching for a lot over the past month. I've just experienced a lot of like a very combination skin, more so than usual. My T-zone has been super oily. My cheeks have been super dry. I have been growing increasingly sensitive to the gel cleanser that I was using in the summertime. It was a 2% salicylic acid cleanser that I was using every single morning. So I wanted to introduce a more gentle cleanser to alternate with it. So in comes this. This is the Avene Gentle Cleansing Milk. I have really been enjoying this. It rinses clean with water. So in the morning, I can just use this if my skin's feeling sensitive. If I don't want to use my gel cleanser, I will just use this in the morning. It leaves my skin feeling really clean and comfortable. It has a very soft, clean scent. It's almost like a powdery scent. But if you're somebody that's very sensitive to fragrance, they do have an unscented gentle milk cleanser in their other range. I think it's the tolerance range. I think it's nice to have a product like this on rotation during the colder months, just in case your skin's having a sensitive, dry moment and is in need of an extra comforting step in cleansing. So I've been reaching for this day and night. Actually, it also does a great job at removing makeup. So if I'm having a minimal makeup day, if I'm not wearing anything too heavy duty, I can remove my makeup just using this. Next up, let's talk makeup, and I have two makeup primers. My cheek area has been drier than usual, and my T-zone has been oilier than usual. I like to use a more satin, matte, medium coverage foundation because that will last on my T-zone really well throughout the day. But the problem with a lot of those foundations is that on my cheeks, as the day progresses, since my cheeks tend to be more dry this time of year, my foundation just doesn't really look good by the end of the day in this area. Like the Sahara Desert, you know, it hasn't rained in a while and you just kind of start to see the cracks. That's kind of how my skin and foundation looks like at the end of the day on these drier patches. So I found that using a more hydrating makeup primer, a hydrating but lightweight makeup primer, really helps balance things out without making my T-zone more oily, but just keeping my cheeks really happy. And these two have been great. This is the new Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Primer. It has a really beautiful texture. It is a silicone-based primer, but it doesn't have that typical silicone-y slip to it. It has a very silky finish, hence the name. It doesn't have any shimmering particles in it whatsoever. It just leaves my skin feeling really soft, smooth, and it performs so well underneath more fuller coverage, matte, or satin foundations. It just makes them look really nice and fresh all day long. So I've been really enjoying this. I love the packaging too, it's so chic. I have yet to try this under the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I usually use the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation later on in the winter when my skin's a bit more normal to dry. So I feel like this with the Luminous Silk Foundation from Armani would be a really nice combination if you're somebody that has more normal to dry skin on a regular basis. On a similar note, we have the REN Perfect Canvas, which I've mentioned on my channel numerous times. This is a great alternative if you're somebody that doesn't like silicone in your primers. Although I have no bad experiences with the Giorgio Armani primer, I never get any pilling or rolling or any silicone related issues with it. Some people just don't like to use silicone in their routine, which is totally understandable. In that case, the REN Perfect Canvas is a nice alternative. It doesn't have the smoothing, softening capabilities of the Giorgio Armani primer, but it still makes the skin look really fresh, and it helps, especially drier areas of the skin, it just helps them look fresher under makeup for longer. It's an awesome product, and I still very much love it. It's marketed as a skin finishing serum. It's a serum that you're supposed to use on top like at the end of your skincare routine, and it does really liven up the face and make your skin look really, really nice and fresh and perfect for makeup application. For foundation, I'm trying really hard to use up this foundation. It's been a favorite for a while, kind of fell out of love because I was preferring more lightweight, slightly more luminous options, but over the past month, I've been getting back into it. It's the YSL All Hours Foundation. I have a third of the bottle left, which makes me really happy because you guys know I love using up products, and I have the shade BD35, which is a great match for me. I love using this with a hydrating primer underneath. This has been my daily foundation. I'm going to do an updated what's in my everyday makeup drawer video, so stay tuned for that. You'll get to see what makeup I'm kind of wanting to focus on using up and what makeup I've been reaching for on a daily basis. I have 2 base application products that I guess I wanted to mention, and you will have seen this one in my last makeup tutorial because I was so excited about it. If you are also like me and you were on the fence about these little beauty blender, beauty sponge situations, whether it's worth investing in a mini version if you have the full size, yes, it's worth it. This is so great for concealer application underneath the eyes. I'm so happy I bought it. This is the Real Techniques version. It came in a set of 4. They had a buy one, get one 50% off offer at the time, so I just bought a full-size sponge and then I bought the set of 4 mini sponges. And I love the way concealer looks underneath my eyes applied with the Beauty Blender or with the Real Techniques Complexion sponge, but a lot of the times I just find it hard to get in there. I have the most of my darkness and my discoloration is right in there, and I just have a hard time blending out that area with the regular size sponge. So this comes in really, really handy, and I've been loving it. Every single day when I use it, I get really excited and happy. And if that isn't the sign of a great beauty product, I don't know what is. The other thing is this brush. This is an e.l.f. brush. It's called the Airbrush Stipple brush, and I bought this because I think Samantha Ravindal mentioned it. I don't know if she mentioned this or a different e.l.f. brush, but there's this e.l.f. brush that she was using for foundation. I tried this for foundation, but I don't like it. I find it a bit too streaky for my liking for foundation, but what I absolutely love this for is cream bronzer, cream blush, cream highlight. This is my go-to cream cheek application brush, and I use this for all 3, and it just, I think using the same brush for all 3 steps creates the most beautiful, seamless look on the cheek. It just creates a beautiful, multi-dimensional cheek. Everything is really nice and blended, and I love this. It has, it's a synthetic brush, and it's quite dense at the base, but it has a few hairs that are longer than the rest of them, and I just find that those bristles do a really great job at diffusing the product and just applying product really lightly. The last makeup item is actually a lip combination, and it's the lip combination I'm wearing today. You will have seen this particular product because I think I featured it in the last 2, maybe 3 makeup tutorials that I did, and it's the Burberry lip color contour in the color medium. It is the perfect lip lining, lip contour enhancing product. It's so easy to use, the texture is perfect, the color works really well with my complexion and my lip color. If you're somebody that likes the concept and likes lip liner for just overlining and giving your lips a bit of definition, but you don't like the stark lip liner effect, you like a more blurred line, this is the perfect product for that because it will just give you that hint of definition. The formula is really easy to blend in with the rest of your lips, and it just creates a beautiful, smooth and even canvas for whatever you're about to put on top. And my go-to color for the past month has been this Burberry lip lacquer in the color Rosewood. I think their lip products are so underrated. Their lip velvet crushes are amazing. Their regular Kisses lipsticks are amazing. These are great. These are like lip glosses, but slightly more pigmented than the typical lip gloss, so I can just wear this by itself. I feel like it gives me enough color, and it's the perfect My Lips But Better color for me for fall. It feels incredibly moisturizing and lightweight on the lips. It's not sticky, it's not heavy. I can put in my bag and I can just reapply without even thinking about it throughout the day, and it just makes my lips look and feel really nice. It gives them nice dimension. The color's really beautiful. They have a whole bunch of different colors. Rosewood number 93 is my pick, and I love, 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 love this. Now, a lot of times I don't feel well equipped to give any type of hair advice because I'm a very low maintenance person. When it comes to hair, I don't like to use a lot of products. I have very, very fine, very thin hair, and I have been liking to not blow dry it. I've just been letting it air dry, and then the next day working with a mixture of my natural waves and then adding in a couple of waves with a curling iron. And for air drying my hair, I have really been enjoying this product. This is by Kerastasse, and it's the Aura Botanica Beach Wave Spray. And what I really like about this is, especially if you are like me, you're somebody with very fine, thin hair, this kind of gives me a bit of thickness, a bit of texture, and it encourages my natural waves to come out, but without weighing my hair down, without making my hair feel crunchy or sticky or greasy or anything like that. My hair still feels like there's nothing in it. The scent is kind of weird. It kind of smells like alcohol and plants, but it's not bad. It doesn't linger into the hair by any means, but it just gives me really nice body, a bit of texture on damp hair. After I wash it, I just kind of spray this all over and I let my hair air dry. The next day, I will go in with a curling iron and just kind of add a few more polished looking waves to kind of create this look. I know it's not the most fabulous of hairstyles, but if you're also a really low maintenance, wavy hair fan like me, I think this is a nice product to try, especially if you've been into air drying your hair. And then on occasion, if I want to treat my hair to a bit more tender loving care, if I want a bit more of an intense hydrating treatment, if my hair has been feeling dry, this is by Santa Maria Novella. I bought this in Florence. They do have an online store in the States. I've seen it at Italy in Chicago. I don't know if they still have a stand, but they had a small selection of Santa Maria Novella products. There are some boutiques that carry their products, but it's a bit more of a niche brand. This honey hair cream is so good. A little goes a long way. It smells absolutely incredible, and it will leave your hair very hydrated, feeling like silk. So if you are somebody that suffers with more dry hair and you want to try a new treatment, a new mask, this is great. You're supposed to shampoo your hair, dry your hair with a towel, then put in this cream, leave it on for 10 minutes, then rinse it off. I'm not patient enough for that, so I just use it like a conditioner kind of in the shower. I just try to wring out as much water as possible out of my hair. Then I apply this and I leave it on for maybe 5 minutes while I shave my legs or do a body scrub, and then I rinse it off. And it's been so nice. I don't use this all the time, but it's been a great alternative to my usual purple hair mask that I use once every couple weeks. So one time I will use that mask, one time I will use this one, just to give myself a nice hydrating boost. It just leaves my hair feeling and smelling so great. Then I have two non-beauty products that I wanted to share with you. The first being a pair of earrings. I guess I can put them on to show you. They're these really small, dainty, solid gold hoops. I've been looking for the right hoop earring for me for quite a while. I feel like they're quite a classic accessory in one's wardrobe anyway. Hoop earrings will never go out of style. But I was struggling to find the right pair of gold hoops for me. I wanted something a little bit more bold than the standard hoop, but I didn't want it to be too big, too much of a statement. I want it to be still like an everyday hoop, but with a slight statement. I have some larger silver hoops with a big pearl at the bottom, and those are kind of my statement hoops. And I wanted a pair of gold hoops that were a bit more casual, but still that made a statement in some way. Wow, that was a very long-winded way of letting you know about my hoop earring journey. I bought these and I found the brand on Instagram. You know when you're just scrolling through Instagram and a random ad pops up? This is how they got me. And I think this is the first time I bought something for myself straight out of an Instagram ad, because usually I buy things for my dog that way. There are a lot of really good dog brands on Instagram. This brand is called Kinn Jewelry. They're from Los Angeles. Everything that they have is 14 karat gold. They have such beautiful jewelry. Simple pieces, yet with a twist, and yet they're still bold, but still understated enough to be able to be worn every single day. I love their stuff. And they have these hoop earrings. They come in 3 different sizes. This is the smallest size. They also have a medium and a large. So if you are on the hunt for a nice classic pair of hoop earrings, definitely check them out, especially for fall with all the fall colors, with tans and browns and oranges and the camel colors of fall. This will just look really, really good. I am very happy with these earrings. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is a candle, and it's not your typical fall candle. I guess it's still considered a summer candle, but I don't play by any candle rules. I will burn whatever candle I want when I want. I love a floral, fresh fruity floral. Sometimes I just feel like it can make the house smell really nice and fresh and clean and airy. So I've been enjoying this a lot, and I think you can still get this, but it's from the Nest summer collection, and it's the hibiscus, what's this called? Hibiscus and Dragonfruit candle. I have burnt this every single day for the last month, and it just makes the whole house smell so nice. It smells really subtle, fresh, clean, but feminine because there's that floral aspect to it, but it doesn't give me a headache. I'm a big fan of Nest home fragrances. From their permanent line, I really like their grapefruit scent. That is an amazing scent, and I buy that in the Reed diffuser and I put that in my bathroom. It's such a great scent. Every single time I have somebody using my guest bathroom, they always ask what it is like that makes it smell so nice. So the grapefruit Reed diffuser from Nest is amazing. I also really love their Cashmere Suede candle. That one's really nice if you want more of like that masculine Abercrombie and Fitch type of scent, but a bit more refined than that. That one's really good. And they also have one called Moroccan Amber that I love to burn in the wintertime. That one's more of a cozy, amber woodsy scent. So those will be my top Nest fragrance recommendations from their permanent line. I can use this for my brushes after I burn the candle, but big fan of that. So if you're looking for a candle that still makes you think of spring and summer, even though it's going to be cold and dreary outside, definitely pick this one up. That is about it for me. I think that's it. I hope I managed to show you everything. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.